Welcome back, guys, and this is going to be the overview of my spring backpack loadout. I guess that's how you want to say it. Glad to have you guys back. And yeah, as you can see, it's snowing here. This is crazy weather. I mean, it's supposed to get 1 to 3 inches, so I'm like, all right, well, that's kind of cool. Hasn't snowed for a while here, so it's kind of neat. So, without further ado, we're going to go over this pack. We are going to set it up on that tree right there. And we're going to go over it. We're going to go over the thought that I put into this pack. We are going to look at the pouches that I bought and the reason why I bought the pouches and the gear that is in those pouches that go on this pack. And yeah, we're going to go over it. Before we go over it, because you won't be able to see the front, I do have my knife right here. And this is my carving knife. It is also my fire steel knife that I use as well to strike my fire steel. It's got a sharp 90-degree spine. And this is the cold steel fin hawk. So I have it right here. I can always take it out whenever I need to use it. So that I really like. I like having my knife right here. Some people use the cross strap behind their knife here. It's a good idea. But I'm also considering getting a sheath, maybe a special sheath with a fire steel connected to, which would be really nice too. And but for now, this is where my carving knife goes. So all right, let's check it out.
Got my cord, of course.
Well, as you guys can see, I have like an umbrella thing going here. I can't tell, the lighting's not that good. So, and the snow's starting to turn into rain. But that's just how it goes, right? Right here, I have a Max Expedition pouch. And this pouch carries my headlamp. And extra batteries. Okay, to the left side, I have another light. It's a flashlight. It's a stream light, and I have my water bottle in here as well. And the canteen cup is in the very bottom. And I'm doing this one hand, so it's not the easiest thing to do. And then inside here, I have some, I actually learned this from Survival Russia, Lars, but it's a nail kit with some baling wire so I can hang my cooking pot from. Iodine tablets, and a handkerchief. Okay, my silky saw, of course it goes on the side right there. Pull that out anytime I need it. Okay, compass, just always have one of those. And here is the Russian Splav kettle pouch. Check that out. This holds my Russian cooking kit. So that was what that pouch was for, the Splav pouch. And I don't know if you can see here, but the system, how it webs onto the molly webbing, it's a lot different than the American version. You notice there's no button on there. You just gotta like run it through these little sleeves it has here on the side. Now, I'll bring you guys inside after this and we'll go over it a little bit more. And here on the bottom, hope you guys can see that, we have the SSO pouch. And this is for, I have my handkerchief, of course, coffee, hot cocoa, and this thing perfectly holds a MRE. Or you can put freeze-dried meal in here with all this extra room to spare. So that was pretty cool. And here on the right is my dedicated batoner, the SP8. Guys, I've done some stuff off camera with this, and this thing is a beast. I must say, when I first initially did it, I don't know, I wasn't like too impressed, but as I baton more wood when I camp out and I do stuff off camera, this thing here, I mean, I almost go through anything. And I batoned some pretty long pieces of pine, and this thing just did great. Right here is the other SSO pouch. And this zipper here, it likes to get caught. It's a nice pouch, but I'm noticing it has some issues and it likes to get caught. It's so close together right there. And it doesn't help that I'm one-handed. There we go. So unzip that. And this holds my purifier. So if I ever need to get water, I got my MSR EX MiniWorks purifier system in there. Down here, it's just a Condor pouch. A decent brand, it's an American brand. And this has got my fire kit, all my fire kit stuff. And it's got my matches, got my fat wood stick that I use quite a bit, my ferro rod right there, and all that stuff. On the very bottom, I got the USGI sleeping mat, which is the one I'll be using this spring, because it's not really a winter mat. I think the R value is only like 2, maybe 3 if that, I don't know. So that's that rolled up. Bring guys in because everything is starting to turn to rain, so we're gonna finish the overview in here in my lair. Woo! It really started coming down. It wouldn't have been so bad if it stayed snow. You can see how that webbing works back there. You see how the kettle pouch itself has loops on it? It's got like, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's got 5 loops. You see it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you got your Pals Molly webbing right here. Well, what I did is I ran the webbing through the first webbing, and then I ran it through the 2 loops there, and then brought it back out, ran it through this webbing, and then I ran it through the last loop right there, and then I ran it down one more here to hold it in place. And that's how that webbing works. That's different than like the USGI Molly webbing, because on those, whereas if you look at the the SSO, it's got snaps, just like the USGI Molly pouches do, which I like these better. They're easier to work with. Here is the canteen that, of course, I get it out. That thing's wet. I gotta turn it upside down. Take that out. That's a canteen for cooking coffee and hot cocoa that sits in there. And here is my hip knife, and this knife will always be on my hip. Cold Steel GI Tonto. And of course, I will always have something to hang my pack with from a tree. Rope, carabiner, and a tent stake. And before I forget, if I get in trouble, I don't want to get in trouble by Mr. Ray, I have my sewing kit as well. My field sewing kit. Before I forget to mention, this is a snug pack endurance, 40 liter. On the bottom, you got another pocket, which is pretty cool. And yeah, you put can store your rain cover, your pack cover. Okay, comrades. So the afterthoughts. What do you guys think? So look like a pretty cool spring loadout. The purifier, that was an SSO pouch that I bought specifically for this size. I did the measurements before I ordered it to fit this, obviously. So I had this specifically for this because this screws onto that. So if I'm out like at the Illinois Gulag Camp, I can pump me water out of the lake. If I'm at Sandridge, I'm kind of screwed because there isn't really any water source out there. So I usually just bring my own water. But wherever I go, I have a purification system. Now, you saw the kettle pouch, you saw the food pouch, you saw the water purification pouch, you saw my fire kit pouch. You guys know it's my fire kit. And for you guys that watch my channel and follow me, to my faithful subscribers, anyways, and you saw my batoner that I had on the back, my light pouch, and then my flashlight light that hung on the pouch that holds this, and then my saw on the side pouch, and my sleeping mat on the bottom. I really, you know, for me, that's going to work for me good because it's just the way my brain works. So like, to me, to have all that stuff on the outside, that's the stuff that I'm going to use when I'm working in camp, when I have to go on like a little hike and do something. I can take something right off the back. I don't have to dig in my pack and pull it all out. You know, like I showed you some other videos, the way you pack your pack is that you pack the stuff that you're going to use first, last. So you would pack like, so for instance, my pillow to my sleeping bag would be on the very bottom, and then my sleeping bag, and then my sleeping mat, and then my tent, and then my ground cloth, because when I open up that pack, I have my ground cloth. But I'm still going to do that, but everything inside my pack is stuff that I'm going to sleep in. My pillow, my sleep bag, my sleeping mat, my tent, and then my ground cloth, which would go under it. Now, some stuff I will keep inside. Like I always carry on me, I always have 2 garbage bags to fill full of leaves or to use for a water source, for whatever. That's always in my pack. Parachute cord, bank line, always in my pack. And hand sanitizer, of course, I'd have that in my food kit. But that's how my pack's going to be set up. And the batoning part of my pack, that's going to be for batoning wood, obviously, because it's a batoner. But that's good for different types of fires I want to use. So like if I want to do a log cabin fire, hey, I've got my SP8, I can baton it. You know, if I was going to do side brain log fire, I don't need to baton nothing. I just need my saw and my ferro rod, and that's it. As long as I'm in the forest that I wouldn't need to use anything like an axe or hatchet, I could do that. Like secret pine forest, a lot of pine trees, a lot of eastern red cedars. So I can get all the eastern red cedar, all the little small twigs from my tinder bundle, and just some fat wood from a pine, and that's it. That's all I need. So that would work perfect. So I hope I covered everything, and I'm pretty sure I did pretty good. I hope I did. And I hope you guys are enjoying my videos. So yeah. Alright guys, so there you have it. There's the overview of my spring pack. And yeah, you guys are gonna see more of this, of course, when I do some overnighters this spring. I'm hoping, I mean, we're gonna at least get a few overnighters in, time permitting, as I always say, because I do work a full-time job, so I try to do the best I can. But yeah, we're gonna put this thing to use this spring. I'm looking forward to it. Might make things a little easier, so I'm not digging around everywhere looking for stuff. But yeah. So yeah, we'll see more of this bad boy and some more videos. So guys, if you like my channel, hit that subscribe button. I think it's over here, up here. I can never get it right. All kinds of more videos all around the screen. So like, share, subscribe, and all that good stuff. And I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless and take care.